Have you ever wondered what makes purple tea so unique and how it's meticulously harvested and processed? An exotic brew, purple tea is not just for the tea connoisseur. It begins its journey in lush tea gardens, rooted under the watchful eye of skilled farmers. The tea is actually naturally purple, thanks to a genetic mutation in the Camellia sinensis tea bushes. Yes, the same bushes known for producing our everyday green or black tea. But don't be fooled. The mutation makes the tea plants produce anthocyanin in their leaves. Anthocyanin is a flavonoid that adds not just the color, but also powerful antioxidants. It's this characteristic that gives the tea its unique purple shade. So the next time you sip on this unique brew, remember the fascinating journey it took to get to your cup. It's more than just a fancy name. It gets its name from the purple leaves of the Camellia sinensis tea bushes. These tea plants have a genetic mutation that produces anthocyanin, a type of flavonoid that gives the leaves their distinct purple hue. The harvesting of purple tea is a meticulous process that requires keen attention to detail. This task is steeped in tradition, with generations of farmers devoting their lives to the perfection of this intricate process. It is not merely a matter of reaping the crop, it's a form of art, a dance between the tea plant and its cultivator. Each season brings its own challenges, rewards, but it is during the dry season, a period typically marked by intense heat and scarce rainfall, that the tea leaves reach their peak maturity. This stage is critical as the anthocyanin levels in the leaves, responsible for the purple pigment and health benefits of the tea, are at their highest. Well-trained, skilled farmers approach the task with a seasoned eye and a steady hand. They meticulously handpick the leaves, selecting with expertise only the top 2 leaves and the single bud. This method, passed down through the ages, is as fine plucking. Every movement is deliberate, every choice made with purpose, ensuring only the finest quality tea is harvested. The harvesting of purple tea is a meticulous process that requires keen attention to detail. It starts when the tea leaves reach their peak maturity, typically during the dry season when the anthocyanin levels are the highest. Skilled farmers handpick the leaves, selecting only the top 2 leaves and the bud, a method known as fine plucking. Once harvested, the leaves undergo a process known as withering, which involves their spread in a thin layer to allow evaporation. This stage, usually lasting 18 to 24 hours, enables the leaves to become flexible for the subsequent rolling phase. An integral step, rolling, instigates the oxidation by releasing leaf juices. Utilizing a traditional table or contemporary rolling machine, the withered leaves are mildly rolled to disrupt their cell structure. This procedure aids in exposing the leaf's enzymes to oxygen, commencing oxidation. Following rolling, the leaves are left to oxidize. This process of oxidation is not merely a simple procedure, but an intricate one, ripe with science and artistry. It involves the leaves being exposed to air, sparking off a series of chemical reactions. This phenomenon is fascinating as it transforms the color, aroma, and taste of the leaves, taking them on a journey from their original state to something entirely different. The leaves, initially a bright, verdant green, begin to morph slowly into a different hue. The green fades and gives way to a deep, enchanting purple, a visual transformation that's nothing short of magical. It's a display of nature's alchemy at its finest. But it's not just the color. The flavor profile of the leaves also goes through transformation. They begin to develop a different taste entirely, one that's unique to purple tea. It's an oxidation level that sits on a scale between black tea and green tea. The result is a taste that's not as intense or strong as black tea, and yet not as light or delicate as green tea. It creates a unique flavor profile that's rich yet balanced, giving it a distinctive taste and aroma. The oxidation level of purple tea is typically less than that of black tea, but more than green tea, giving it a unique taste and aroma. After oxidation, the leaves undergo a process called fixing or kill green. This technique involves subjecting the oxidized leaves to a certain temperature, effectively halting the oxidation. This heating phase essentially acts as a preservative, guarding the tea's unique flavor and enticing aroma from any potential spoilage. Once the fixing process is concluded, the tea leaves progress to the drying stage. They are dried until their moisture content diminishes, dropping to a minimal 3 to 4%. This thorough drying ensures the tea leaves become shelf-stable, ready long-term storage without fear of decay. This phase is critical to the tea-making process as it affects the longevity and quality of the end product. Lastly, the dried leaves undergo an elaborate sorting and grading procedure. The criteria for this are their size, shape, and overall quality. The highest quality leaves are often sold as loose-leaf tea, while the remaining leaves may be used for tea bags. In essence, the journey of purple tea from the farm to your cup involves a series of meticulous procedures. It begins with careful harvesting of the tea leaves to ensure their quality. Then, the leaves undergo withering, a process that reduces their moisture content. This is followed by rolling, a step that bruises the leaves to release their natural oils. Next, they are exposed to oxygen in a method called oxidizing, which stimulates their unique flavor and color. This is followed by fixing, a process that halts the oxidation. The leaves are then dried to further enhance their taste before being sorted for packaging. Each step is vital in manifesting the distinctive characteristics of this luxurious beverage. Procedure is a blend of ancestral methods, scientific knowledge, and significant patience. But the end result, a cup of refreshing and healthful purple tea, is undeniably worth the effort.